Tendai Mtwarira, who has just announced his retirement from international rugby, as well as the Sharks putting out a statement confirming that he is retiring from all forms of rugby in South Africa as well. So such a great loss for rugby in South Africa. Let's head over to Umhlanga now. Umlungisi Khumalo is covering that leg of the Springbok tour. He joins us now live. Hey Umlu, a very good morning to you.
Thank you very much, Vusi. Where we are currently, we are still live, coming to you live from Umhlanga, Centenary Boulevard, where the Springboks have now made their way inside the tour bus. Look, supporters have come out in their numbers. They've literally surrounded the bus. The Ellis Webb Trophy is in there. Look at that. Sia Kolisi holding the Ellis Webb Trophy. Everybody out in their numbers. I mean, the crowds are really excited. They've been chanting since the early hours of the morning. Some of them have been here as early as 5 a.m. in the morning. I mean, you've been hearing chants such as Beast. There you go. Beast is the sound that everybody's currently chanting. And of course, Sia Kolisi came out and the crowds literally went mad. And also we understand now that the tour is about to start any minute from now as the supporters have come out in their numbers. Let me now also talk to one of the supporters who's also here today. Thank you very much for your time. And what do you expect should be the order of today?
Well, it's jubilation, it's celebration throughout the day. You know, the Springboks have won the World Cup. You know, you can see the growing rugby culture in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. You know, it's just a happy days. It's just happy days. We're just celebrating our boys winning again, and just sports as a unifier and playing a role in social cohesion. We've seen that. It's pretty much evidence today. You know, in the pretty much urban affluent areas, something we want to see in the rural areas. You know, whereby rugby becomes more developed and we see more players producing more players from rural areas, because it's really a sport that we've proven to be good at. It's really a sport that our boys are really doing very well at.
Are you surprised by the crowds that have come out here in their numbers?
Most definitely not. You know, and I speak of in more especially in Durban with rugby, the growth of rugby. We've seen from the grassroots level, from development structure. There's proper structures. We've seen from sort of like from a development stage in high schools, it's very much competitive. So the transit into professional level, it's really not, there's not really much difference because there's proper structures in place. So, you know, you'd expect something to this, and the results that we've quite evidently seen.
Thank you very much. This was Ndabezi Mthembu, a sports expert. The tour bus is now making its way to the Umhlanga Centenary Boulevard, and then over to KwaMashu, and then over of course to the Durban City Hall, where my colleague Ayanda Mhlongo is currently based. Ayanda.
Coming to you live from the Durban City Hall, where the people of Durban who have gathered here at the heart of the city centre are saying Sanbonani, welcome to the South African legends, welcome to the Springboks. I tell you, from as early as 7 o'clock this morning, people already making their way here to the City Hall. Great excitement. Springbok fever has certainly hit the city of Durban. Of course, from this morning, my colleagues Mlungisi Khumalo have been following the Springboks in the area of Umhlanga. We now know that they're making their way to KwaMashu township, where again there scores of people are gathered outside around the KwaMashu station, eagerly waiting to see these legends, to see these champions. And my colleague Vusi Khumalo, he's going to be on their ground in KwaMashu. And then of course the Springboks will then be making their way here to the Durban City Centre, right here to where we are at the City Hall, where, and I'm going to quickly ask my colleague Zamo if again he can pan right up to the top, the first floor of the City Hall. There is the huge banner. Welcome and congratulations to the Springboks, World Champions 2019. That is where the South African legends will be greeting their fans, and of course everybody eagerly awaiting to see that mighty Webb Ellis Trophy. It's that's going to be put up there so everybody who is out here can see. I tell you, great excitement here from the people who've come from all walks of life, young and old, are so excited. Others in their Springbok jerseys, many others were not, but of course they're saying today their blood is green and gold, so certainly great excitement. And people saying that unfortunately they wish that the Springboks could have travelled across the province of KwaZulu-Natal. It was not going to be the case, so a lot of those who are coming from the west, who are coming to the south, deciding to come here to the city. And we must also say, of course, that here in the Durban City Centre, the Springboks are going to be, the parade is going to be going up the two main streets here in the city. That is Smith Street. They're going to be going up Smith Street, right at the top, where the street coming down the main street here in Durban, which is West Street or Pixtigasema Street. So for our viewers and anyone who's listening, if you are around at around 10:30, we expect the Springboks here at the City Hall. Thereafter, that parade will be moving. People along the city centre on the streets will be able to get a glimpse of their champions. But let me now bring in our guest, Zinhle Ndawonda. It's all about champions today. So excited to have you, Zinhle. The Springbok women's side, so excited, the excitement. What are you feeling? I mean, this whole week we've been eagerly waiting for them to come back from Japan. Everybody, I mean, I was speaking to people here earlier on who were saying that they watched with envy yesterday when they saw the Springboks moving around from Pretoria to Johannesburg. But they said our chance is coming. Today they're in the kingdom.
Since I had this feeling you can't even explain. It's like I'm on the field. It's like I have won. It's like I went to a World Cup and I won the World Cup. I mean, you can see even now everyone is excited. Everyone is looking forward to seeing the champions. I mean, that's what we wanted. That's what we're looking for. Okay, and it's something that we as Springbok women are looking forward to as we go towards the World Cup 2021. I must say the guys have really motivated us. Some would say, hey, you guys are under pressure, but they didn't really put us under pressure. They've actually given us excitement. They've given us something that we are looking forward to working to. So we're really happy, really excited. I'm so glad they came here in Durban. I'm just going to be running to whoever is coming in here because it's like, you know, everyone just won the World Cup. Everyone is really so excited. I'm happy and yeah, I can't wait to see them.
What did this mean? I mean, here you're telling us that this has given you so much motivation for as yourself, as the women's side, as you're preparing for the World Cup in 2021. But watching them as they won 2 weeks ago in Japan, what did it mean to you?
Society, they've played with such a big heart. You know, they've implemented the system really well because they lost their first game in New Zealand. So from there, they realized what they had to do. They had to look where they went wrong, what they needed to do, what they're doing best, and what could actually win from them. And for us as women, we haven't been activated like for quite some years. We've been off. So now going towards the World Cup 2021, looking at the boys, you get to see how they trust in their system, how they supported each other, how they work together as a team. And that's what we looked at as a team. That's what looking at them now, we see how they bonded together, how they trusted the system that they use in the World Cup. So we also sitting there looking at them like, oh, these guys, it wasn't magic. It's just the hard work they put through, how they work together as a team, as individuals. So that's what we're looking to us to. And yeah, really happy. I'm so
the technical side, of course, in terms of the preparation, but I think for every team, this is what you need. It's the supporters that sort of give you, that encourage you to go forward. What has you seeing when they arrived at OR Tambo, coming back from Japan? Yesterday, the pictures, the thousands that had come out, and today the pictures that we've already seeing in Umhlanga this morning. We saw how scores of people had come out, and look at what we're seeing here at City Hall.
Society, it just shows what it means to be a South African, how people love being a South African, how people enjoy being South Africans, how we are united, you know. Looking at OR Tambo, it was fully packed. You couldn't even walk at OR Tambo. But that's what they needed. They worked hard for it. Police were sending videos thanking us South Africans, as we are supporting them. That's who we are. We are South Africans. We support each other. We always say we are Rainbow Nation. So you can see how we've been there. You see how they worked out, and they were actually motivated about our messages, about how people were in their places supporting South Africa, and that's what you need. So we're waiting there. People are not, I don't think if some of the people are going to work, because most of them are here already.
Absolutely.
So see how they're committed to being South Africans, how they love the sport.
Yeah,
so that's what we need.
Certainly, we've spoken to a lot of people here this morning who are saying that they're going to arrive at work later. Others are saying they're rushing into their offices here in the Durban City Centre to drop off their bags, and certainly they're going to come back here. School children were saying unfortunately they've got exams, but they would have loved to have been here to meet the Springboks. Many of them taking those selfies and pictures in front of that banner here this morning. So I must say, great excitement. People from all walks of life. One gentleman that I was speaking to, he's saying that he's homeless, he sleeps on the streets, and whenever during the World Cup he could, he was watching through the shop windows and would catch some of the games through the shop windows. And he's saying, ma'am, although I was homeless, that was with them in spirit. I was praying for them as they were playing, and today I'm so delighted and so happy that I'm going to be here to be able to be just an arm's length of these champions, of these heroes. So beautiful stories that are coming here. Everyone who is here certainly has been touched by the performance of the Springboks, and of course just coming back here, at least 4 or 5 of the players are from the Natal Sharks, which is the home team here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, and so very much excited about that. But of course a bittersweet moment, and a lot of people are talking about their favorite, the Beast, Sandai, the Beast Mtwarira. So sad that he has announced his retirement from rugby. So bittersweet, great plays for him, and how he was part of this winning team, but people so sad to see him go. What a performance by the Beast, and a lot of people saying, yeah, yes, I want to see the captain, yes, I want to see the other players, but today they want to see the Beast.
Since Ayanda, I mean, it was quite sad for everyone, I think, because he's worked really hard. Looking at him from where he started, how Beast was, and from there till now, you can see how he's worked really hard. His performance has been up, everything has been up. So everyone is really sad, but at some time, we as women, sometimes, you know, we need to stop playing rugby. You need to, obviously he has his own reasons, but he's performed really well, he's worked really hard. I don't think we could say, no, Beast, you shouldn't leave or whatever. He's done his job, he's made history, you know, and everyone that is here now, that is from KZN, I think would be voting for Beast here, you know. So we really sad to hear about Beast, but we're also excited for him because it obviously means that he has other plans, he probably has other things to do, but I don't think he will ever move away from rugby. His heart is always with rugby.
Certainly, yeah. So an incredible player, 117 caps for the Beast, and as well. But we're speaking a little bit more about the Beast, and there was a statement that was released by the Sharks. So when you come back to us, we will be speaking a little bit more about the statement and the message from the Sharks side to the Beast. But as I said, so much excitement here at the City Hall. Around 10 to 11, that is when we expect the players to arrive here at the Durban City Hall. So we're going to leave it here for now and take things back to you in studio.
#Stronger Together. Great scenes coming out from KwaZulu-Natal.